Welcome to Belated Tech Gaming and our Sinking City walkthrough gameplay and travelogue. This is the second part of our walkthrough. In our first part, we met our protagonist, private detective and World War I U.S. Navy veteran, Charles Reed, as he paid passage to the flooded Massachusetts city Oakmont sometime in the 1920s. As soon as Reed disembarks at the Oakmont port, he is immediately plunged into an investigation involving a missing son of the head of one of the city's most prominent families, the Throgmortons. Reed discovers that the son, Albert, is dead, and he is engaged by the family to discover what happened to the expedition Albert was part of, and why it led to his death. The expedition was commissioned by the Throgmortons to discover the reason for the flooding of the city. We rejoin Reed as he's about to leave the Oakmont port. Many thanks for choosing to watch our content. Let's get started. So we got transported, we tried to leave the dock area, and we got transported back to, not back to, but to the hotel for the first time. Rotate, and we're now in our hotel room. All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream. Interesting. It's like a very Matrix thing to say. Okay. Diary. So this is the diary for Throgmorton, it looks like. Scroll. Okay. What else? It's in the wardrobe here. Alright, so we can change our appearance. The vacationist. I think we'll not. Windcoat. This is fine. Newcomer. Interesting. Unburdened newcomer. Unburdened newcomer. I wonder if that changes your pack out at all whatsoever. Weird. I don't know. Interesting. You can be dressed as a police officer. That's fascinating. Okay, so it's not really clear. We'll come back to that. See if we want to change that later. Anything over here? Yeah. Laudanum, which is, if you don't know what laudanum is, it's, oh, there it is. It says right on there. Tincture of opium. It's an opiate. Liquid. Hang on a second. There we go.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
And of course, in modern day, you can't buy that. It's completely illegal. But it's subject to a lot of abuse.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Alright, so so he picked up the, his journal. Okay. So the first page we were reading is not Throgmorton. It was the journal itself of him. Okay. What else we got here? Interesting. Okay, raids and some others. Very unappetizing bathroom. Of course, the whole city has been underwater for a good portion of time. I think everything's going to look like this. Everything's damp and moldy and generally not appealing. So, Vandenberg, our contact, brought him to the hotel. Yeah. All I do is walk out of the...
Makes this place feel more like home.
Charles...
I miss Boston already.
So interesting that his, so I can't close the door back in. It's interesting that his sign's been put in front. What's this? Mr. Archer. Okay. Keep it down. Alright. Yeah, I mean, this whole game is free roam. Doesn't appear to be a lot of restrictions on it. We're going to find out. We'll probably have to do a lot of cut editing because the game requires a lot of exploration. Let's see what's upstairs. Movement's pretty smooth. The controls are a little wonky in terms of navigating the menu system. All right, so there's nothing up here yet. Yeah. I have no doubt I'll be knocked off quickly on the first set of combat scenarios I have. I almost did die because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. With the first encounter with wild beasts, I had to take down 2 of them.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
What noise?
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
So the proprietor must be a okay, so those all get all added to my inventory automatically. Interesting. So he's an Innsmouther. The proprietor of the hotel, that is. So you notice everything's dripping. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's bizarre. It's like a very, very large... some sort of large crab hanging from the ceiling. Kind of interesting and creepy. What's this? Okay. I know you're on the fish market. Alright. So you spend a lot of time picking up clues. I mean, it's a detective story, so there are moments of action in this game. So I've seen some walkthroughs where there's a lot of action, depending on how annoying you want your gameplay to be. They don't really give you enough ammunition though to go in guns blazing. This isn't Call of Duty, so it's something to keep in mind. This one has the mark on it. Shell cases and coil springs. Okay, see the mark there. I guess, I don't know if that's the game telling you that it's just supplies or whatever it is, but I don't know if it's a leg up or whatever have you. So anyway, so here's our hotel. This is our hotel. What's this? It's another letter. Okay. Notice about hobo sounds. Hobo signs. The crosshatch grid signs mark hidden caches of useful items. Crooked H sign, that means the house is inhabited. V-shaped sign means they're barricaded. Spiral sign, you don't know. Sign with a cross and 3 Ks, retrieve your gun. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so he's not talking. How about these guys? No, he's just simply, he's putting it down. Alright. Okay, so this we get our first fast travel point, which is nice. Of course, we have to probably have a second fast travel point. Oh, maybe not. We just bring up the map and travel. So it's interesting. The background. So everything is moldering, being covered with barnacles. Sharks sitting in the street. All the cars are rusting. What's this? Oh, this must be the fast travel. So so you need the telephone booths and the fast travel points. Okay. Nice car. Alright, so for here. Yeah, there's a boat there. So to cross the water here, you grab the boat, presumably. So let's see where we are in relation to the where we need to be. Oh, that's interesting. So Devil's Reef is here. Okay. Alright, so we just need to... Oh, that's water. So to get out of this area, either exit the building on the other side, which is impossible, or just go around the corner. Okay. Let's do that then, I guess. Whoa. These are very strange. Controls are very wonky. Okay. The boat is not very well controllable. Now, in the other games, the NPCs all have dialogue. If you pass them, it's sort of automated, but these do not seem to do that. It's kind of interesting. The sets are terrific, but I guess this must be some sort of... No, it's just simply a parking lot. Since no one could drive anywhere, there's no point in maintaining the cars, presumably, which is why they all look like crap. This advertisement column is like a Parisian thing here in... I don't know if this is a fixture of 1920s Boston normally, or this is just specific to Oakmont. In any case, let's proceed.
Hey, handsome. Wanna have some fun?
I don't know who said that. That was my first NPC interaction. I have no idea who said it. Yeah, in Red Dead Redemption, it toggles in the one corner that you know that you have some options of talking to NPCs, but here there doesn't seem to be any option like that, so... Okay. Hopefully we're heading in the right direction. Let's check our map here. Yes. This is where it's supposed to be, I think. Let's check it out. That's nice. Alright. I don't know if we should have our gun out here. Something tells me... No, that's not it. Let's bring out the gun. It says 0 of 8. I don't know what that means. Can you fire? Let's find out. Have to engage. Okay, engage. Fire. Oh, now it's loaded. Okay. Alright. So this is the expedition headquarters. I don't see anything particularly significant. Those are telephones, in case you're not familiar with that device right there. There's a done and there's an up. So which way do we go first? Doesn't automatically hit it. Yeah, for these enemies, it's just better to hit them with a club. So near from behind you. They attack you from behind. Okay, that wasn't good. Alright. So I have no idea what happens if you get killed. I guess we're about to find out. So if you're faced with a whole bunch of them, then shooting is better. So these little monsters, they maneuver around behind you. They don't conveniently wait for you to they don't line up for you for sure. So the combat's going to take some getting used to. Fleeing is a better option. In this case, I don't think I can. So I don't know what the penalty is for getting killed yet. It fast travels me... where? I was here, and now it's put me over here. Okay. So it randomly spawns you somewhere else. Let me check something. Let's go back to the expedition headquarters and try not to get killed. So you got trolleys here, but I haven't seen any yet. Whoop. That was weird. Okay. So people just parked their cars wherever. They just kind of left it. I guess that's understandable. We're like on top of it. Alright, let's try it again. Okay. So that worked again. Does that mean I lost all the supplies or what have you? Skills, inventory. Antipsychotic. I'd rather have the med kit. It's weird how that worked a second time. It's So going downstairs is apparently a bad idea. Okay, so he just pulls it out. So you can hear them in the distance. Let's get out of here. Oh, he's gonna chase me. Okay. Let's get out of here. So why couldn't I reload?
He's mad. He's coming.
Eagle and Teen!
Oh, so you just... Where the hell did it go? So I just went through all my bullets. The guy wasn't even phased. So I'm confused. So I blew through my bullets like no problem. Boy. Okay. We're going downstairs, apparently a bad idea, so go upstairs. I mean, I shot it several times and it did not go down. I don't know if you have to shoot in the face or whatever have you, but whatever I did clearly was the wrong thing. Interesting that it opened the door. That's certainly not expected. Okay. I'll take it. That gives me one more round than I had, that's for damn sure. I tried to conserve bullets originally with those freaky things, but didn't find anything really useful. Let's go up one more. Okay, great. It always defaults to the casebook, which is kind of interesting. So I can craft one bullet, which I will take. Not that they do you any damn bit of good. Alright, so I'm making little funny noises again. I don't see it though. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. So he chased me up the stairs. Okay, we're a little faster than travel to me this time. So you get almost no health in regen. Electricity still works in this city, which is kind of interesting. The cars can't drive around. Okay, so here's a trolley. I guess we passed the trolley before. Alright, so the dangerous areas have been walled off. So it appears, at least. So the trolleys have nowhere to go. They've just been parked like the cars. We got no health. I have no idea how to get health. Let's check something out here. Let's go to the hospital. Maybe we can get some health kits. It's worth a try. Looks like I have to do some investigating if I'm going to play this game offline here, so I can get some intel. I need to pick up supplies and med kits. And it's pretty clear they don't want to give you anything. They throw you right into combat, and you have virtually no ability to. You can craft, but there's no point if you don't have any supplies. I don't know if you get attacked in the water. If you do, we're probably screwed. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm guessing some of these buildings are accessible from the water. Which... Okay. So that's not... Or that's a roadblock. That's not going to work. Alright, so we'll back up and go around. Some of these hanging things, I'm sure, are meaningful at some point. That's interesting. Where are we in the map? So there's a building you can go into right there. It's not a current objective, but... So no electric lights over here. I guess that's understandable. The game is saving. All right. Interesting. It's pretty creepy. Alright, my relation to the hospital. Alright, it's just right up around the corner. That's not gonna get. Not any happy campers over here, that's for sure. Alright, so here's the hospital.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess.
A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, You don't have a headache, do you?
No, I'm fine.
My head? No complaints, I'm good.
Well, you're the exception these days. We're simply overflowing with patients.
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Okay.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
Okay.
Bye.
Alright, so let's see if we can draw up any supplies here. What's this? Nice. Yeah. We'll need apparently every bullet you get your hands on. Okay. I don't know if they spawn. I have to see if these things continuously spawn. She's not talking. Okay. So the NPCs here, they don't have a point, or they don't talk. I don't know if the basement is someplace you want to be. Certainly don't want to fight any wild beasts right now. With like my 0 health. Well, we have to go downstairs, that's for sure. So the basements seems to host all these kinds of unpleasant beings. Like this, there was like nothing in here. Okay. That's the psychiatric ward, Throgmorton Manor, Oakmont University Library, City Hall. I mean, it's a big open world here. I guess we might as well check the casebook. There it goes. Lore. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Casebook. So we have the key to the headquarters, but so these are side missions that you can get rewards for, presumably. Okay. I think it's a good time to take a break. Now that I haven't accomplished absolutely nothing, I have 0 health.